It's a bit exciting. So it's -4 and I'm in Scotland. And for the first time ever, I put a rucksack on and I'm going to cycle a forestry track up to this wee Lochan that I've wanted to explore for a long, long time. And it's been the forestry walk that's put me off. So I thought, well, if I just get on my bike, I can then leave it in the woods and walk the final stretch. We might get a little bit of snow up there and we might just make it before sunset. It's gonna be quite fun actually. Let's go. I've never even cycled in boots before. Who knew? 29, plenty more experiences to have in life. Alright, this is us. That's where Rob Roy is buried. And now it gets steep, so I'm going to push. Save my energy for a little bit later. I really hope it doesn't carry on this steep. Jeez. So these flatter bits are exactly why having a bike is beneficial. It's going to be so much faster than walking. Obviously, yes, coming down, but even if I have to push on the steeper bits, to be able to move at 6, 7, 8 miles per hour on this is really good stuff. Provided we don't slip in the snow, of course. Oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing. You see that evening light? How exciting. It might be -4, but I can tell you something. Climbing now for 3 miles is hot and sweaty. I'm trying not to sweat too much because it is getting on in the day. I don't want that to chill me later. I've got lots of gear, I'm prepared, so it should be all good. We've reached the path, so pause that and then dump the bike, I think just up there, and then we'll hit the trail. Let's go. Oh, that's ice. Right. I think I'll just park it in those bushes. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get that out today, but it's a pretty good hiding spot. Of course, I don't need my helmet, do I? Little bit. Sparkle. There we go. Grab a water bottle. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, its hiding place is good. That's pretty good. Just in this beautiful pine shenanigan. Right. So I think it's about 1 kilometre up now. That's all that's left. I'm probably going to start to feel the wind chill because I've sweated a lot. But once we're up, have a little look around and then we just come back down, get the bike, bish bash bosh. It's all downhill from there. Cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, Scotland, you beauty. It's clearly much colder up here. The ground is frozen. Really beautiful though. I mean, look at the patterns in that. far now. It's pretty windy up here, but so far so good with the wind chill. I just can't stop looking back. I'm in awe of the beauty here this evening, and also aware that the light is fading very fast. I'd like to get up to the Loch and to get back to the bike before it gets dark. Alright, so I should hopefully be just around this corner. Yes! There it is! Finally! Oh my goodness, it's frozen over. Wow! Look at that, people! Stunning! Doesn't even do this justice. Phenomenal. Oh, and the view on the other side. Oh my god. Wow. That is seriously impressive. The entire Lochan is frozen over. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm just going to take a look because you can continue over the other side. And we've got a bit of output and glow right now. Fantastic. Look at this. Whoa. Oh my gosh. That is insane. This is winter in Scotland, just working its magic, but the sun is disappearing, it is getting colder, and it's time to head back down to the glen. Let's go. Nice thing is going down is almost always quicker. Oh, did I jump that before? Just keep moving, eh? Good thing is about the snow is you can actually got a little bit of a path to follow for people who've come before. I mean, it's never a guarantee they're going where you want to go, but it's still a path. Heather is a very good soft plant to go downhill quickly on. Whee! It's like a little trampoline. Dum, 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 dum. It's going to be really cool picking up the bike. I've got a tiny bit of adjustments to do on my saddle. For some reason it dropped down, but if I can't be bothered, I'll just deal with it. Should be fine. Oh no. Oh, sorry. This happens quite a lot. I'm not going back to refilm that, but you have concussion. It's going well. Wow, it's amazing how much warmer it is when you're out of that wind. Definitely drops the temperature significantly. I mean, that's why we have a thing called wind chill. But still, also heading into the forest now, and forests can help to at least stabilise the temperature. And I think today they're just stabilising it as cold as opposed to the wind very cold. Science. Aye. Right, let's get to the bike. It's quite exciting. I'm absolutely loving this race against darkness. I'll tell you what, it also right now at least is quite a boost just in like, yeah, I've got the skills to very safely, comfortably, confidently just run up a mountainside or half cycle up one, half jog. Go and see a frozen loch and take some pictures when it's very cold. That was possibly even -10 wind chill. Be like, yeah, that's nice, and then come back down again, even though I know I'm not going to get back to this dark. There's just a certain amount of preparedness that you need to stay safe with this, and I think a lot of people have it in their head that, oh, I'll just go do something, that's cool. And yeah, it is cool until an accident happens, and then what? There's absolutely no service, as in circle line through it, this entire route. I'm fully dependent on myself, and I know that I can be. Accidents happen, I got dodgy joints these days, but just having that understanding that I've done and continue to do everything I can to risk assess and then dynamically risk assess, that's what makes a successful person operating in the hills. Is this us? Oh no, not quite. all the trees look the same. I'm not. Where's my bike? Ah, this one. There's my bike. In there. Right. Helmet. Tick. Bike. Sort of tick. Oh god. Not really tick. Okay. Bike. Out. Yes. Oh, I did it. Okay, quick bit on the saddle, and then I think we're good. Yeah, for some reason the saddle just randomly decided to slip backwards. I've not had that before. I've already risen like 10,000 miles on this thing, so it was a bit unexpected, but all good. That's why you always have a set of Allen keys, eh? And so it begins. Let's get the moss off my gears and head down this mountain. Obviously I have to come back for you. Not going to follow me by yourself, are you? Funny. I'm really not in any rush for this snowy bit. I don't want to slip. As I already said, no service up here, so I've got to do this right. Last little bit down to the road now. I'm just going to walk this because it gets really steep and my brakes seem to be really worn, or just iced, or I don't even know what. So let's get down to the road, and then it's 2 kilometres back to the house. Easy peasy. This is just amazing. Back at the road, and my ears are ringing from the wind. Here we are, home sweet home. Ah yeah. It's so dark. Can pause it now. So that took me 2 hours and 20 minutes according to my watch. That, my friends, is the definition of a micro-adventure. Let's just go cycle up a mountain. Good stuff. High five.